calling on Madeline King. My name is Jasmine Walker, and I'm a young person outraged by Madeline King's activity as Resources Minister. In the last election back in May, I voted for a progressive government because our world's in crisis. As I've grown up, I've seen droughts, floods, and fires. My childhood summers are no more. Now, my friends, family, and community face a world with insecure housing, casual work, and an unsafe climate. I watched 9 years of Liberal leadership erode our public services, increase the cost of living, and ignore the climate crisis. So when back in May, we saw a Labor government elected on a mandate of climate action and climate justice, I was excited. But now, my heart is heavy. This week alone, we've seen the UN come out and say that the progress we've made globally on the climate crisis is not moving at the pace required for human survival. To be told that new gas projects are crucial and necessary is a slap in the face from Madeline King. We've had 3 years longer of floods, fires, droughts affecting community across this country over and over again. We've seen communities affected by disaster before they've even had a chance to recover. And so for Madeline King to still be proposing new oil and gas, to be backing Woodside, to be touring fossil fuel companies, it brings dread to my heart, it brings anger. And that's why we're here today, Madeline, to call you out for what you are, a blocker. You and the fossil fuel lobbies are actively blocking climate policy that our country desperately needs. We are seeing voices screaming for no new oil and gas, for a better plan for our future. We know that we need to keep fossil fuels in the ground in order to create a better world. We all know that a better world is possible. We could create thousands of good, clean jobs, good climate jobs, doing the work needed to transform our societies and our communities. And so young people like me are out here today fighting for this vision because we know that politicians like Madeline King are failing to do so. This plan that we've developed is called the Climate Jobs Guarantee, and it gives me hope. We could get to work transitioning our communities, taking care of our families, restoring the arts, providing better, safe housing. But you and the ALP continue to stand in the way. So we ask Madeline King, whose side are you on?
Dear Madeline King, my name is Emma and I'm a 16-year-old from Vancouver. As a young person, I am really concerned about the impacts of the climate crisis on me and my generation's future. I have grown up in the southwest area where bushfires every summer have become more and more common every year and more destructive. I have grown up with the impacts of the climate crisis, whether it's been watching my friends evacuate or reading the news headlines, telling us about new natural disasters, new extinct species, or even scientists calling on us to act. I have also grown up learning that governments should act in people's best interests, but time and time again, I have seen young people's futures pushed aside in favour of dirty coal, gas, and oil projects being approved. You cannot tell me that this is in our best interests. I cried on election night because I thought with a Labor government things would be different and we would finally start implementing climate justice solutions. Madeline King, you have said that we need to strive to reduce our emissions, that climate action is important. Then why do you continue to support projects like the huge Beetaloo Basin fracking projects? Why do you accept donations from greedy corporations like Woodside? Why do you continue to promote gas? Young people do not want this, and you recognise this when you notice that young Western Australians aren't working in mines anymore. But making mining like Minecraft will not draw us into the industry. Young people want clean jobs in clean industries. We need net zero emissions by 2030 and we must start transitioning away from fossil fuels. You like to talk about the future of resources, the future of the economy, but you need to be talking about the future of the people, of the planet, and the now, because we are facing this crisis now in communities everywhere. We can create a better world where everybody who wants a job has a clean job, and maybe have resilient communities who do not live in fear of climate disasters. And to do this, we need a climate jobs guarantee. Madeline King, we are here today to call on you to listen to young people.
Woo! History will remember you. History will remember you. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Will you stand with us or the wealthy few?